Hello, Kauai. Here's our COVID-19 briefing from Team Kauai for Wednesday, November 25th. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We have seen an unprecedented surge in new infections on our island, most of them associated with incoming visitors or residents returning from off-island travel. But we also have a worrisome number of community transmission cases. This means there is no identified link to a traveler. Kauai has not seen this level of community transmission until now. Today, November 25th, we have 4 new cases to report. They include 1 adult visitor, 2 adult residents, and 1 child resident. 2 of the new cases are travel-related and 2 are associated with community transmission. This brings our number of active cases to 26 with 123 cumulative cases. Kauai's cumulative case count includes 108 confirmed locally, 1 probable, and 14 positive cases diagnosed elsewhere since they had tests taken on the mainland but did not receive their positive results until after arrival. There are now 100 individuals in Health Department directed quarantine. All active cases are in isolation and there are currently no hospitalizations. The Kauai Police Department and the National Guard are tracking approximately 1,700 individuals in travel-related quarantine. For additional information on our COVID cases, please visit kauai.gov/COVID-19. Last week, Monday, we submitted Rule 22 to Governor Ige, which proposed a mandatory post-travel test for all incoming travelers with a shorter quarantine period. Rule 22 was similar to a proposal to what we submitted back in September, which was denied. While we have not yet received a formal response from the governor to Rule 22, we believe it's unlikely that it will be approved. As a result, on Tuesday, we submitted proposed Rule 23, which seeks the governor's approval for Kauai to temporarily opt out of the state's Safe Travel program and instead require a mandatory 14-day quarantine for all travelers, regardless of the pre-travel testing. I know this news may come as a shock to many, but we base our decisions on the data and guidance we receive from our health officials, and the data for Kauai is alarming. Here are some quick statistics to help paint a picture of Kauai's current COVID situation. From March through October 14th, we confirmed a total of 61 cases in that 7-month period. Since the start of the state's Safe Travel pre-travel testing program on October 15th, we have confirmed 62 new cases. That means our case count has doubled in just the past 5 weeks. Of the new cases, 49 were travelers, 28 visitors, and 21 residents. Of those 49, 30 individuals tested negative for COVID-19 prior to arriving on Kauai, but then became positive for COVID-19 once they were on island. Additionally, 14 individuals received positive pre-travel test results after they arrived on island. More alarming is the number of community transmission cases, which currently stands at 8. Community transmission is more concerning because it means we cannot link these cases back to a traveler and usually indicates that it is just the tip of the iceberg of more cases in our community. Again, from the period between March and October 14th, we did not see sustained community transmission on Kauai. With this sharp rise, we are deeply concerned about our island's ability to sustain this level of infection. Let me be clear, this is not just about tourists. Our residents who are traveling make up almost half of our travel-related cases. This is also not a situation unique to Kauai. Cases are surging across the nation, and nearly every health official and the CDC are urging people not to engage in non-essential travel right now. Therefore, we are requesting that the governor allow Kauai to take a temporary pause from the Safe Travels program and reinstitute a 14-day mandatory quarantine for all incoming travelers, both mainland and inter-island. This initiative is separate and aside from our tier system in hopes that we can remain in Tier 4, which is the least restrictive tier. It makes no logical sense for us to move tiers while still allowing more travelers. We should not penalize our local people by restricting activities such as youth sports when that's not the current source of infection. At Tier 4, nearly every business and industry can and will remain open. We realize most of these businesses rely on the visitor industry, and many will say that opting out of Safe Travels program will result in a shutdown, but the opposite is true. If we do not take action now, our cases will spike out of control, and that will result in a full shutdown of our economy and a stay-at-home order. Let's go back to the beginning of the pandemic. Kauai was the first to reduce its visitors and institute measures such as curfews. This allowed us to be first to control the spread of COVID-19 and therefore the first to lift our stay-at-home order and reopen our businesses and activities. Yes, we all want to focus on our economic recovery, but our economy cannot and will not recover until first we get a hold of this virus. Businesses will not stay open if their employees start getting sick. States along the West Coast are among our top visitor markets, and many of them are now returning to shutdowns and 14-day quarantines because of the incredibly high levels of disease. Bringing sick people to our island won't help our economy. We're seeking a short pause to get a control of this virus so that we can welcome back visitors and get our visitor industry up and running when people are well. We'll await the governor's decision on our request. For now, the Safe Travels program remains status quo on Kauai. If we receive the governor's approval to our Rule 23, it will go into effect no sooner than December 1st. We will continue to keep the public updated as we are updated. With the increase of community transmission on Kauai, we encourage more people to take advantage of our free surge testing for residents. The County of Kauai, in partnership with the Hawaii State Department of Health, is providing free COVID-19 community testing at rotating sites every Sunday through the end of the year. The next testing site will be this Sunday, November 29th at Vidina Stadium from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Participants should register in advance at kauai.gov/test. Please bring your registration confirmation and an ID to the testing site. Test results are expected in 3 to 5 days. Again, if you are experiencing symptoms and have health insurance, please contact your physician immediately. Do not wait for surge testing to be tested. As an important reminder, these tests are not part of the state's pre-travel testing program and cannot be used for quarantine exemptions. Additionally, the Kauai District Health Office has seen a few cases pop up in the Kekaha area. In order to identify cases that may have been missed and to ease concerns in the community, the District Health Office, in partnership with the county, is planning a free community COVID-19 testing opportunity this Saturday, November 28th in Kekaha. Please stay tuned for location and time. This will be a drive-up testing event and results will be available within 24 hours. All ages are welcome and there is no charge. For those who are visiting or recently returned home from the mainland, travel testing is available on a voluntary basis. This program is free for residents. Please visit kauai.gov/COVID-19 and click on one of the post-travel testing buttons. To qualify for a post-travel test, you must have participated in the state's pre-travel test program. If you have not participated in the state's pre-travel testing program, there is no option to test out of quarantine once you arrive. Due to the Thanksgiving holiday, the resident and visitor post-travel COVID-19 testing sites will be closed on Thursday, November 26. Additionally, the Kauai Emergency Management Agency's Inter-Island Travel Quarantine Branch will be closed on Thursday, November 26 in observance of Thanksgiving Day. For more information, please visit kauai.gov/COVID-19. In observance of Thanksgiving Day, the County of Kauai offices will be closed on Thursday, November 26, along with all refuse transfer stations and the Kekaha landfill. The Kapa'a, Waimea swimming pools, Hanapepe Sunshine Market, High Five, Bottle Redemption, and Puhi Metals Recycling Center will also be closed. However, the schedule for residential refuse pickup will remain unchanged. Normal business hours for county offices and services will resume on Friday, November 27th. Kauai Bus will not be operating on Thanksgiving Day, November 26. For the most up-to-date information on bus transportation, please call the Kauai Bus at 246-8110 or visit the Transportation Agency's website at kauai.gov/transportation. We know Thanksgiving is an important time for our families, but in order to protect the ones we love the most, we are urging you to please limit your gatherings to those in your own household. Keep your table small this holiday season in order to ensure all your seats are filled next year. This holiday season, We're grateful for a community who understands the importance of putting others before ourselves and for being willing to make personal sacrifices for the better good of our island. I'm the luckiest mayor in the world because of all of you, and on this day of Thanksgiving, I give thanks to each and every one of you. We thank you for understanding the role you play in mitigating the spread of COVID-19 on our island. Please continue to stay home as much as possible. Refrain from social gatherings or public outings. If you must interact with people outside of your home, maintain a distance of 6 feet of separation and wear a mask, if at all possible for you to do so. Remember, my mask protects you and your mask protects me. It's a sign of respect and aloha. Do not leave home if you are sick unless you're seeking medical attention, and then only after calling your doctor first. Wash your hands frequently and clean surfaces often. Stay informed and connected during this time of social distancing. We'll continue to post updates on our official County of Kauai Facebook page or on our Kauai Emergency Management Agency page at www.kauai.gov/COVID-19. The Centers for Disease Control is also updating its website regularly. For more information, please visit coronavirus.gov. Not everyone has internet access or follows the news, so please help to keep your loved ones informed. Be kind, take care of one another, God bless, and aloha.